Fox Carolina Weather. Weather Rate certified most accurate local forecast.
And that's not the kind of drink you're probably going to want in the middle of the day tomorrow. It's going to be a hot weekend overall. Something more refreshing, maybe like some lemonade or ice cold water would probably be a little bit more in your favor. We're also going to be watching Ida for next week. That could be potentially a pretty big deal, especially along the coast, but even just throughout the southeast. It's going to be pushing a lot of rainfall, and we could see some rain and storms, some even gusty wind up in the mountains Tuesday into Wednesday as the storm brushes by our area. Right now, though, Fox Radar 3D is generally clear. Just a light shower that's been around Anderson as well as Hart County. They've been really fizzling out at this point. We did have a couple that popped up this afternoon and evening, but they have calmed down. So we're looking at a mostly clear night. 75 in Spartanburg right now, 69 feeling good in Hendersonville, 78 in Anderson, and 82 for Greenville. So tonight down to 70. So a few clouds will be possible, but we're not going to deal with much in the way of fog or rain, anything like that to mess with your morning on Saturday. If you're heading to the farmer's market, maybe just getting out to do some grocery shopping. Mid-60s, some showers early, but clearing for the mountains. And then we're going to be looking at a hot day, upper 80s to low 90s. This is a few degrees above normal for this time of year. So just make sure you can find some water or maybe just hang out in the AC during that hottest time of day, because it can be brutal this time of year. And I know we're all kind of done with it at this point, I think. 8 out of 10 on the sky meter. It'll be hot, but at least there's going to be a very low rain chance. But with Ida, that's a whole different story. We're talking flooding rain with this system as it's going to be moving into the Gulf of Mexico, and then it's already moving into the Gulf of Mexico, and then we'll hit the central Gulf and ultimately the Louisiana coastline as we get into late Sunday. Winds are at 80 miles per hour, northwest movement at 15. So it's going to continue its trek, a Category 3 by late Saturday, early Sunday morning, a Cat 4, and then is expected to move in on the Louisiana coast as a major hurricane, either a 4 or a 3, as it makes landfall somewhere close to Morgan City, up toward Baton Rouge. New Orleans, though, will be on the nasty side of this storm. It's going to include that onshore flow, that storm surge that could cause inundation in those low-lying areas. So it's going to be something to watch as we go into this weekend, and just hope and pray that it's not as bad as it potentially could be. Now, as we move through the rest of the week, early next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m., it's going to be a depression near Memphis, and then a remnant low as it pushes through Kentucky and Tennessee. That's still going to put us in a position to get some rain out of it, some gusty winds in the mountains as it moves by. But right now, it doesn't appear we're going to see widespread issues, nothing like what we dealt with Fred. And the good news is, look at the computer models. They're actually all hovering on the northern side of this track. So chances are we'll continue to see this track continue pushing northward, but we'll be watching it as we get closer. So here's a look at Futurecast. The weekend looks good. We're just going to fast forward through Saturday and Sunday because it's going to be mostly dry. A few clouds on Monday, but Tuesday is the day that we'll begin to see some showers out of the system. The heavier downpours stay north of us, but scattered rain will be a possibility through Wednesday evening. So again, things can change over the weekend. That's why I ask you, keep up with the forecast, have our app, check out our Facebook page. We'll be doing Facebook Live updates throughout the weekend, and we'll let you know how this is all evolving. But right now, I'd say Tuesday into Wednesday will be our best chances for rain. Otherwise, just a hot and mostly dry weekend ahead. Now it's time for your riding forecast. It's sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. If you plan to be on the roads this weekend, you'll be sweating a bit, but at least you don't have to worry about thunderstorms. Low 90s both Saturday and Sunday. In the mountains, checking out some of those scenic byways. Looks like we're going to be in the upper 80s and low rain chances all weekend long. And of course, we'll keep you posted on Ida.